Okay, so I'm gonna preface this by saying that this is gonna be a very rambly, all over the place, kind of ranty video, and it's gonna be on balloons, which I haven't played a lot recently, and I'll get to that. But the irony is not lost on me that I'm playing silly, funny monkey game while talking about more serious stuff, but I think it works. I think it fits. So, anyways, the video is probably titled something like, I don't know, aging, nostalgia, and depression, or something like that. And that's basically just what I wanted to talk about today, because those are three things that have been on my mind, and they all relate in some way, to me at least. Maybe to you too. And I think I'm gonna start with like the aging part. Okay, we're all getting older, time goes on. The second video I ever made on this channel since I've come back is Time Marches On and I Don't Know How to Cope, okay? That still stands true very strongly today, even maybe more so, because since I made that video like 5-6 months ago, my babies have only gotten older. I've only gotten older. My fiance has only gotten older. My family has only gotten older. Okay, big surprise. Time keeps going. It stops for fucking nobody. And I don't know how to cope with that. That's been a big struggle for me. Just seeing my children grow, that kills me inside. Even though it's amazing, it's beautiful. But I just know that they're never gonna be, you know, the age they were 2 seconds ago. You know, that's time never goes backwards. It just keeps going from here, and that's just how they're gonna go about life. They're just gonna keep growing and to the point that they don't need me anymore. And that breaks my heart. And it's stupid to like be so upset about it because it's inevitable, but sometimes I just look at them and I just want to cry because it's like they're already so grown from what they were. They're not that baby anymore. They may still be a baby pretty much, but they're not that newborn baby. And so it's just kind of mind-blowing. And then take into consideration, like, I'm not too far away from 30. That's kind of crazy, you know? I've had a 2 next to my age for almost a decade now, and in 2 years that's not going to be the case. Crazy, huh? Crazy how things work. This life is wild. But it's just a long-winded way to say, like, I don't deal with the passage of time very well, because it brings about a lot. It can bring a lot of good things, like my babies and my fiance. I didn't have that 5 years ago. I have it now though, but it also takes away a lot. You know, I lose people I love. You lose things as trivial as just things you enjoy that go to the wayside. MatPat, he's gonna be done soon. I would have never have thought about that in 2012 when I first started watching him. You know, and then over the years, he's just felt like a mainstay. Something I never had to think twice about, because he was just there every week, if not multiple times a week since he made more channels, you know what I mean? It's just a trivial way to look at it. Like, time goes on and you kind of lose your favorite things over time slowly. You'll gain new favorite things, and that's cool, but some of those older things stick with you a lot longer and hit a lot harder, I guess, which is where I kind of get into the nostalgia factor. You know, MatPat is a big piece of nostalgia for me, which, you know, really made me break down a bit when he was gonna say he was gonna retire. Like, I kind of lost my shit a little bit just thinking about, like, damn, it's been a decade, and now someone that I'm so used to is not gonna be there anymore, at least in the capacity that he has been, that I could depend on. And it's just a microcosm to, like, the bigger things in life, which is, like, being an adult kind of sucks. It's stressful. You have a lot of responsibility. Being a kid, a lot nicer, kind of carefree and innocent. And then over the time, it just seems like the world's gotten shittier too, and maybe that's just depression, maybe that's just, you know, things are better in my day or whatever. But it seems like that aspect of things, it's real, at least to me. Maybe it's to you. Maybe the world just is genuinely getting shittier. I don't know. But the nostalgia factor makes me think, both in the aging regard, like I'm getting older and the things I loved growing up are becoming older, or just they cease to exist and I have to look back on them, which funnily enough came up just yesterday when I was watching Pokemon with my daughter. I just put it on because I love Pokemon and I obviously would like for her to like it too if she is into it, but it's just a good thing to put on. You know, she's actually interested in it, she watches it, it catches her attention. But I put on what must be like the final season of Ash and Pikachu, and I grew up with the original. Okay, that was my favorite fucking shows and just series and franchise games, everything of all time. I have heavy nostalgia involved in it. Who would have thought? And this final series, I guess, like, it's not like the final series of Pokemon, it's just, I guess it's the last that Ash and Pikachu are like the main motherfuckers, if you know what I mean. And the series like integrates a lot of the original series into it, just like the like cutscenes of it, or Ash meeting up with Brock and Misty, and something about that just made me cry. Like legitimately was like, fuck, I grew up with that. It's one of my favorite things, and like this is another aspect of something coming to an end. Whether it really is, I don't know. I haven't paid too much attention to the current shows because, like, as much as I love Pokemon, I just haven't watched a lot of it or anything. I haven't had the time, and other things going on. But supposedly it's the end, and that just made me realize, like, damn, like that was my childhood. Which then again is like a microcosm. It makes me think about everything else. And I just couldn't stop bawling my eyes out yesterday, to the point that like I was definitely feeling depression, and I went to bed at like 7 p.m. Woke up at like midnight, then went back to bed at like 7 a.m. and slept through half of today. And I think that again that kind of segues into depression. Like I'm a depressive person. I'd say I have pretty lukewarm depression compared to other people. Like it's not severe. There's people with really bad depression, and I feel for them. And then there's like lighter forms of depression. I think I'm like in the middle. Like it hits me pretty hard, and especially in wintertime, because I think it's like a seasonal depression, even more so too. So like I really become, I don't know how to describe it. It becomes kind of rough during these months. Not that it's like any better during the year, but it's a little better. I definitely have worse days, I guess, during the winter, probably because of the lack of sun and shit. Typical scientific shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but it's hitting me hard recently. I've always struggled with motivation, like finding motivation to do things, stemming back to probably when I was 19, when my depression started to hit a little harder. And it doesn't make sense because I have a lot of reason to be motivated between my family and like YouTube and things like that. And today specifically, I was like, it's the end of the streak for me, end of my YouTube streak, uploading daily. So I can't, like, something about these last couple days and this last week, I've been really struggling. And I know a lot of people would say like, well, if you don't want to upload, just don't upload. And that's definitely a thing. It's valid point. Good point there. Bobby, Joe, Susie, all of you out there that made that point right now. But like, it comes down to, yeah, that would be the smart choice, probably be a little less stressed, because it is a little bit stressful to upload daily, even if it seems like I don't have like the highest effort content. And I'm not going to say that I do, I play games, but I put a lot of hours into editing that shit, okay, and making thumbnails and stuff and trying to make it look quality because I care a lot and I'm very precise, and like I'm a bit of a perfectionist, even though I'm not anywhere near perfect. I suck, so it's weird to be a perfectionist, but I am, okay? I cut out every little clickety clack I can possibly hear during my videos, so I take a little bit of time to do some of the edits, and it gets a little stressful, especially when those hours I'm spending editing is like away from my babies. So it does become a little stressful. And again, people would say, well, just don't upload daily then. And again, valid point, but I did set out to accomplish a goal, and that's something I really need in my life because I just can't accomplish goals. So if I can upload daily for a year, I feel like that would be such a big thing for me and who I am and the growth I can make as a person to prove like, I can do this. I can do something daily that takes a lot of effort and creative output and make it happen. So I don't really want it to be a thing where I just don't upload because yeah, it'd be easier. But I also don't want to like sacrifice time with my family. So it's like this mixed thing. And I want to enjoy YouTube, obviously. But I think because of like the daily upload thing, like I'll be doing YouTube regardless. I would be posting, because I love it and I want to do it and I want to catalog my experiences, and that's why I want to do it at its core. But I'd be lying if I said like the daily aspect doesn't come from the random viewership I've gotten, which isn't a lot, but it's motivated me to want to upload daily and like push it and do something with it. And so I think that adds an aspect of it where I'm more stressed and I care more about numbers and things like that, when ultimately I really don't. But the daily aspect of it, I think, is what makes me think about it more and care about it more. So that includes like, I always say like if I would be doing this if one person watched my videos, and that's true. Would I be doing it daily though? Probably not. And so because of that, I do look at the numbers more. And I know it's just natural. YouTube is YouTube. There's a lot of stuff, and why would you watch me play Ape Escape, a 20-something-year-old game? But that's the reality of it, is that, Ape Escape and Turnip Boy, they don't get as many views. Nobody really cares about it. And that like hurts a little bit. It's like, damn, I want people to like the stuff I do, obviously. I'm still gonna do it anyways. But I think that's also an aspect of it that is introduced to my mental health or something. I don't know how to really say it, but a part of it that is new to me, that it's like, oh, I actually care a little bit about the numbers. but like ultimately not. Like I said, if nobody cared about watching Ape Escape and Turnip Boy, like I would still post it. I'm still going to post it. I don't care if 20 people watch it. I don't care if 5 people watch it, you know, whatever. It just, I think uploading daily makes me think about it like, oh, like, you know, if people like what I'm doing and I'm doing it daily, that just makes it better. It makes it more fun, obviously. It's like Hollow Knight, like, I have like the best of both worlds there, and I'm really grateful for that, that I enjoy the fuck out of it and people watch it. Like, that's really cool to me. And I know I'm talking about all this in a very low regard compared to other people, like 800 something subs, getting like anywhere from, again, like 20 views on a video up to like 200 maybe. It's not a lot. I know that. Like, it's not like I'm a big YouTuber, nothing like that. And so maybe I'm putting too much into like uploading daily, because I don't know how many people really care that I upload daily. Maybe a couple of you. And I appreciate you regardless, but really appreciate the people that do show up on every video, even if it's something like Ape Escape or Turnip Boy. But like, I know that I'm like a small YouTuber and it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it means something to me and I want to keep doing it. But like, I know that once I hit, like, that's my goal. I hit a year and maybe everything will go a little bit better at that point. Maybe I can figure out a better schedule or whatever. I kind of lost track of what I was saying there. I'm just trying to do this in like one take because like my brain's just been a mess, an absolute mess. But basically what I'm saying is like, I care a little more about the numbers than I want to. And I shouldn't, and I think at the end of the day I wouldn't, because if I stopped uploading daily, I would still post Ape Escape and Turnip Boy even if I got 5 views. Like, I just want to be posting daily. And I think because I'm doing it daily, I'm almost looking for more validation, like, oh, okay, people watch it, so I'm doing this for a good reason. I'm uploading daily and putting a lot of effort and stressing a lot for a good reason. So I think whenever those videos like just don't get anything, it's like, oh, why did I upload today? Like, I would have been better off not uploading today. But that's not how I should look at it. But it's that mental aspect of it, the mental illness, the depression, the anxiety, the whatever, that I think prompts me to think more about it and kind of obsess over it. And I'm OCD. I have fucking multiple ailments with me, like, just can go into at a different time. But I think it's like the obsessive compulsive kind of thing just hits me harder whenever I do start to think about things like that and care about them more. So I need to get back to just not caring about it, but I want to care about it enough that like I'm still putting out quality stuff. Like, I'm not going to try to reduce the quality, and I'm not going to not care about you guys. And I hope that me posting things that you don't watch, you don't perceive that as me not caring about you. They're just things I want to do and play, and it's like, it's my channel, I guess, and I want to catalog it, and nobody complains that I play these games or anything. It's not like I post something and everybody's like, oh my god, why are you playing this? I'm not like saying that, so like I'm thankful for that too. It just, you know, with people not watching, it's like, okay, well, are you guys taking offense to that or anything? Like, I don't know, I doubt you are, but that's something that creeps in my head. I hope nobody thinks that's the case. And then reason why I haven't been playing Bloons specifically is kind of going along with that is like, I just don't know what to do on Bloons. Bloons is a good background game for me to talk like this, and that's why I've been playing it for these types of videos. But as for the greater content, I think I've kind of like lost my way on it a bit. Like, I don't have that same like wonder and being like, oh my god, like, what is this game when I first started that people seem to like, and I don't want to feel disingenuous when I do it. And there's some really good fucking content creators out there that do Bloons, like Nerves. Go watch Nerves. He makes the best fucking Bloons videos, man. You shouldn't be watching my Bloons videos, go watch his. Same with Minecraft. I fucking, that's why I haven't played Minecraft in so long. I didn't know what to do on it. And you have someone like Nerves that makes much better Minecraft content. And it's not that I want to like compare myself to other people and be like, oh, I have to do better than them if I'm going to post it. That's not the case at all. I just want to be able to do something I feel like is entertaining and that I'm putting more into than just being like, okay, I'm building my base. Here's my base. Here are more blocks. Yay, this is so much fun for you guys. Even if I enjoy it, I can do that on a live stream or something like that and chill and hang out with you guys if I wanted to. Until then, I don't know. I don't want to play these types of games that I just don't know what to bring to it. I don't know what to add to it that's going to make it worthwhile for you guys. And I think you've kind of seen that maybe in the Bloons stuff. The views gone down, the likes have gone down, and that's fine. Like, I'm not going to just play Bloons for the sake of playing Bloons just to make someone like, oh, well, it's Bloons, that's all I want to see, like, appease them as much as I want to appease you guys. If I'm going to play Bloons, I want to make it worthwhile. And that's for anything, really. So that's why I've been playing some of the more niche games, I guess, or the more random games like Ape Escape and Turnip Boy, because it's like something I feel like I'm adding to. I think I'm making it entertaining, at least in my opinion. Other people may not find it entertaining at all, but I feel like I'm making it at least somewhat entertaining, and I'm having fun doing it. It's not that I don't have fun playing Minecraft or Bloons or anything. It's just I need to make it entertaining for you guys, and if I'm not coming up with ideas, why would I do it? And that all kind of goes to, like I was saying with the stream, like, I want to stream more too. I miss the streams with you guys. But I just don't have like the time. I want to upload daily, and that's another part of the upload daily struggle. It's just, do I count a live stream as a daily upload? Like, does that count? Like, I don't know. Like, if I want to stream more, and I just need to get back to that, I just need to get back ahead, I need to get more motivated and working harder, but like, sometimes I really struggle with that. And I end up where I'm at now, where I, really risk not uploading today because I personally just really don't want to today. But I'm gonna do it anyways because I have a goal in mind, and I hope it's not seen as disingenuous. I hope it's seen as like I'm trying. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anybody even cares. It's like I said, I'm not a big YouTuber. It's not like I'm Markiplier coming out saying this stuff. Maybe 20 people watch this video. And for the people that do, like, I love and appreciate you. And even if you don't, it's the same. It's not like I have any lesser feelings towards you, and I get it. Like, it's YouTube. I always cherish every second you spend on me. And I feel bad that even for a second of my own time that I'm sitting there thinking about, like, oh, well, I wish more people would watch this. Like, because that's not how I want to be about it. I'm grateful for every little thing that everybody does for me, watching my videos, commenting, liking. That is more than I could ever have expected, and I never did expect it. Where it came from, I don't know. And I need to get back to that. So I feel like I'll have more fun, I'd be less stressed, and I'd be more real to what I want to be. And I'm very, very, very big on just genuine, authentic content. And I want to always make sure I do that, no matter how much it takes out of me. Like, as long as it's not affecting my family, I will put everything else I have left outside of my family into this YouTube stuff, because I care and love and appreciate all of you who have been here. So if you're here watching this one, I'm very sorry for being rambly and just all over the place, and my thoughts are clearly just ugh. But I've cried a lot the last couple of days, and my brain really feels fried, and I don't know what to do about that. So yeah, sorry about this one. I hope it doesn't seem too weird or whatever, but I'm trying here, And I do love and appreciate you guys and every second you spend on me. And I'm trying to make sure I like really give value back for every second. Maybe a little bit too much sometimes that I'm like pushing myself too far, but I'll figure it out. It's not that hard. This YouTube thing ain't that hard. The mental illness, that's hard. Like, I'm not saying that's not hard. Just the YouTube thing ain't that hard. I can figure it out. I just need to not be lazy and let shit get me distracted to what I'm doing. But aside from my family, of course, if they distract me, I gotta go to them. I need to make sure that's a point, because like I love them beyond anything in this world. And with all this going on, Mama Bear is just holding the fort and doing everything while I do nothing. She keeps pushing me to do this daily upload streak because she knows, it's a goal. And she does everything in her power to allow me to do it. And I'm just so thankful for that, and I feel like a piece of shit because I don't do a whole lot. I feel like the one thing I do is love my family to death, and I will always do that. That is the easiest thing in my life to do. I just need to do more. I need to be more. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm a little all over the place. Also trying not to be too emotional, because I can easily fucking break down and cry on the mic right now. You just fucking watch, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Anyways, I love you guys, appreciate you guys. Hope you get the point that I'm trying to make, which is just all over the fucking place. But if you didn't listen, at least maybe you enjoy the absolutely hectic Bloons gameplay in the background. Don't know what the fuck I was doing there. It really describes my mental state. Just cramming everything in there, not giving a fuck, being a complete mess, making no sense. It's fitting. That was what I was going for there. I hope you guys all cringed horribly because of it. Hope you're dying a little bit inside watching me play. It's been too long since you've died inside watching Vion play Bloons. Anyways, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. Thank you guys so much for watching if you did. And if you didn't, that's fine. I get it. I beyond get it. I wouldn't watch this either.